Hello, I'm John. Welcome to the Wildlife of Johns. This morning I've gone for a quick hike in the woods. I'm just going to find somewhere to make a quick camp and I've got something to show you. Welcome back to the Wildlife of Johns. I've headed out into the woods today to unbox and have a look through my new survival kit. It's compact and basic, but it's packed with everything you need in an emergency survival situation. Watch as I find the perfect spot and get set up. I'll be running through all the key bits of gear, testing them out, and of course enjoying a well-earned cup of tea and coffee. Let's get into it. My sister-in-law has given me a survival kit and we're going to do an unboxing and see what it's all about. I've came to a bit of a clearing in the woods and I've found the ideal place to put my camping stove. I've found this tree stump that'll be ideal to put my camping stove on. I'm going to make a quick cup of tea and we're going to do an unboxing of this survival kit. So my sister-in-law knows that I love the outdoors and she's bought me a survival kit. So we'll have a look what's in it and see if it's any good. Good morning, I'm John. Welcome to the Wildlife of Johns. So this morning I've just come for a quick walk in the forest and my sister-in-law's bought me a little gift. I'm going to do a quick unboxing and see what's in there. So just before I unbox it, I'm going to get the stove on the go and get a nice cup of tea brewing. This tree stump was made for this. I haven't done anything to the ground, this was already here. Very quick to put together, click them together and then it's a push fit and there you go, ready. Right. I'm going to light it quickly with one of the blast matches that I got out of my MRE. That's it, they burn out quite quick. They burn very hot and then they burn out. Tea bag. I'm going to give you a quick look now. This is the emergency survival kit. It's small and compact. I haven't looked in it yet, so as soon as this kettle's boiled, I'll make a cup of tea and I'll go through this survival kit with you now. How's that water getting on? Oh, yeah, it's nearly boiled. I've got some powdered milk. Just put one scoop in. So through uncertain times that we're going through in the world, and just in general, I don't know if it's me as a father or just people in general, I think you should always have some sort of emergency plan. So if that's a grab bag in your house with food and water for a few days. But I do think this is quite handy. This is an emergency survival kit. I'm going to put the camera on my head now so you can see exactly what's in it. I'm going to go through this and do an unboxing of this survival kit. Right, I'll have a quick drink of tea. Delicious. So this is it, this is how small it is. So it's about the size of your hand. I haven't looked in this yet. If you're going to go anywhere in the outdoors, you're going to go camping, you're going to go wild camping, you're just going to go anywhere in the outdoors and you want to take something just in case. So this is a preloaded outdoor survival kit. I'm going to open it now, it's got these locks on it. We'll open it and have a look what we've got. Right, so right away, we've got a tinfoil blanket, what I call them. So this is a good survival blanket. So if you're going to, if it's cold and you're going to make camp, I would get yourself wrapped in this blanket. It's also good for being noticed, I would think. If you want to be noticed, it's very reflective. So I know that because it's foil, it's metal, it keeps the heat in. So you can wrap it around yourself. Yeah, so you you'll get yourself wrapped up in a blanket like this, keep you nice and warm. I suppose right away you'd want to get wrapped up in this blanket to get it as warm as you could if you were in a situation where you were losing a lot of heat and you were very cold. So that's good start. Yeah, that's the foil blanket. I'll just put that in my bag for now and I'll repack that when I get home. Next, what's this? This is made from paracord, so paracord's very strong. It's very useful for a lot of things, paracord. So what this is being made into, I suppose right now you could wear it as a bracelet. This is probably, as soon as you got in a situation where you were in the outdoors, you're in a survival situation, I'll put this on as a bracelet and you've got it handy. So it's also, this is sharp, you could cut things with this. That is very sharp. You've got a compass, just knock the bubble out. So you've got a working compass, you've got a bracelet, you've got a sharp cutter, but you could also unravel this as well for making snares or for tying up your hammock. Rope like this is very useful for a lot of things, so that's good. So we've got the paracord compass bracelet with sharp cutting implement, and if you look here, there's another piece of paracord. So you could use this for things like for making clothing, or for tying up tarpaulins, or for tying up hammocks, or creating snares. So this is used for a lot of things. So there's quite a lot of paracord there for this little kit. That's good. And what we've got here, we've got a torch here. So I'm sure I even fetched batteries for this. This will take 1 or 2 batteries. I have a double A or triple A batteries. It's always very handy to have a torch, so that's good. What we've got here, we've got another clip. These are handy for clipping things onto your bag. So look, you can strap this onto your bag like this, and you could hang things off here. I mean, you could fasten things on here. You could, I don't know what you'd use that for. You could wrap that around there maybe, or anything, and then fasten that on your bag. Just something else to carry. It's good, handy. I like how you can open this. I like how you can open the gate in this, because then you can add it to a lot of things. That's good. So I mean, the plastic isn't really strong. The plastic is not very strong plastic, but it's handy. If you're in a survival situation, that's handy. Oh, what we've got here. Obviously, in man's natural pursuit of fire, this is very, very good to see. So in a survival situation, you can make a good spark with this for lighting a fire, so you can get warmth and you can cook your food and you can boil water. So this is very important for survival. I'm going to get my mess tin, my metal mess tin, put it down here so I can give it a try, because I don't want to spark anything. Obviously the ground's all wet, so I'm not going to spark anything. It's just for extra precautions. If you rub a bit of the coating off, it's much easier to strike. So these strikers strike a lot easier with that coating off. There we go. So yeah, when you're in a survival situation, if you need to start a fire, which you often do for cooking, for preparing your water, for getting warmth, these are really good because you don't need a lighter. Obviously you get some kindling, you get some very small bits of wood and some shavings, and you can shave off some of this and you can light it with a spark. So can you see that? Very good to see that in a survival kit. Very, very useful. Yeah, that's good, that's very useful. Next we've got a compass. Obviously a compass is very handy if you know how to use it. So if you're going to be doing a lot of outdoors things, learn how to use it. Learn how to find true north. These are very useful if you know how to use them. So up to now we have the bracelet made of paracord with a sharp cutter on there. You can cut things with this. It has a small compass. Paracord to be used for making camp, for hanging tarpaulins, for hammocks. You've got extra paracord. It can be used for laces or for tying up clothing. Very good. Got the striker. Got the flint striker for starting fires. Fire's very, very, very important when you're out, when you're caught out in a survival situation. You need heat, you need warmth, you need to drink, you need to boil your water. Very good. Torch, obviously, hopefully it won't get wet. Handy to have one. Little clip. Compass. These things are more useful at home, but I'm sure you'll find a use for them for certain equipment. 2 different screwdrivers. They are sharp, so you could cut things with them. So it's always good to have them in a survival kit. Oh, look at this. This puts my spork to shame. So this is a mega spork. It's a metal spoon and fork. Got a spoon here, a fork, a knife on the end. This looks like a tin opener. There's also lots of holes for getting leverage on things. You could hang things up with these, you could use them to suspend things. A sharp, very, very useful tool, very useful. Oh, look at this. For all my fishing viewers, for anybody that's interested in fishing, look at this. Even if you weren't desperately hungry, just if you wanted a bit of fun, look at this. So this is a survival fishing kit. What we've got inside here. So we have some plastic shrimps. Lots of fish like shrimp. They're good. We've got a couple of weights, little small weights. These look like, so there's line. They look like little floats. We've got a couple of clipped swivels. Very handy. We have a smaller hook and a larger hook. So yeah, you could catch various fish with these. Nice fishing set. That's good to see. Really good. You catch yourself a fish. A bit of fun as well as food. I like that. You know what? I'm going to make a video and I'm going to try and use this. I'm going to try and catch a fish with this. What we got here? I suppose this is something that you could keep in your wallet all the time. So this has various tools on it. What does it say? So it has a can opener, a knife edge, a screwdriver, a ruler, a cup opener, a 4-position wrench for various size nuts and bolt heads, a butterfly wrench, a saw blade, directional ancillary indication, 2-position wrench, lanyard hole, key ring hole. It's all numbered as well, so if you weren't quite sure what to use, that's handy. I think I'll keep that in my wallet. That's very good for a survival situation. What do we have here? This looks like a whistle. Obviously, in survival situations, you often need to find help. So I'll give it a little whistle. Very good. Works really well. That wasn't a very hard blow, so that's good. Getting on for a lot of gear here. Carabiner clips, very good. These are useful for a lot of things. Fastening up hammocks, setting up all kinds. You could use this to suspend your food over a fire. You can use these for lots of things, for fastening lots of things. Very, very useful. That's good. Yeah, I like that. And last but not least, oh, look at this. I like the look of this, but look at this. This is like a little saw wire. This is a portable saw. Look at that. Oh, it feels, it's very abrasive. So you've got 2 handles. So you hold both handles like this. And you wrap this around your piece of wood that you want to cut. And you pull it left and right. I mean, I could try it. There's a piece of dead wood here next to me. Just wrap it around this wood. I'm just going to give it a little go and see what it's like. And give it a quick go and see what it's like, and then have a look at the bottom. So yeah, it cuts through. It does work. I mean, you wouldn't be cutting much wood with this, but this is just for an emergency. Yeah, handy little tool. I'll go through the items quickly. I'll just show you the items in the kit. You have the survival bracelet that comes with the compass and the paracord. As well, it has this really sharp bit of metal which you can use for cutting a lot of things. Survival bracelet. You have this clip for your bag that you can suspend a lot of things with. Carabiner clip, very useful for lots of things. For fastening lots of things. You can use this for your hammock, for your tarpaulin, for lots of things. We've got the torch, make sure you've got the batteries for it and don't get it wet, but that's handy. We have the compass. Compass is very important if you're going to be going on lots of outdoors things. I'm going to do a course on a compass soon to make sure I know exactly how to use one. We've got the spoon, a fork, a knife and tin opener with lots of various other holes for leverage. We have the extra paracord, which is very important for tying clothing up, for tying hammocks up, for tying tarpaulins up. Very, very important for outdoors, for survival. We have the wire saw, quite sharp. Obviously you can't cut much wood with it, but it's good if you need some wood severely right now. But the whistle, screwdrivers, which maybe you won't get much use out of them, but they're quite sharp, so you never know with survival. We've got the flint striker, very good. We've got the metal card with various screwdrivers and cutters, very sharp. I like that. It's got a saw on there as well. This is my favourite, the little fishing kit. The little fishing kit has plastic shrimps in, floats, weights, hooks, different sizes. I'm going to make a video just on this. I really like this. If you have some camping or outdoors activities planned, it's always good to have all the equipment. So these quick kits are very useful. So I would maybe have one in my bag. But in life, you never know the way things go. So I do think in your house somewhere or in your shed, you should have some water and some food ready to go in a bag. And maybe some survival gear like this. It's not a bad idea. In uncertain times in the world, you can never be too careful. If you have any comments or any questions, please put them in the description below. I love reading your comments and answering any of your questions you've got. So if you've got anything you want to ask us, just put them in the comments below. A nice quick cup of coffee. I'm in a bit of woodland now, close to where I live. I used to come up in these woods when I was a child, playing with my brother and his friends. It's great to just get out into the outdoors. It's so good for you. So good for your mind and for your body. And I suppose for your primal urge. It was a really nice gift, this, from my sister-in-law. And it's actually very useful. And I am going to use this in the future. Wild camp, and I will be taking this kit with us. In these woods near where I live, there was a coal mine in these woods. And the coal mine used to go out to underneath the sea, underneath the Solway Firth. So above me here, there was lots of lines. There was lots of carriages that carried coal above me where I'm sitting. There was a lot of industry around here, a lot of coal works. So in this forest, there was a lot of coal passed through here. I'm going to pack it away nicely so it's ready for when I go wild camping. Because I will be taking this with us. What a lovely gift. So if you're watching, thank you very much, Katie. Excellent gift. I'm going to have a quick coffee. I'll just check the water. Oh, it's nearly boiling. This is my groomsman's knife from my brother's wedding. I love this knife. Very well crafted knife. I love this knife for any camping outdoors. This would be great in a survival situation. I'm just going to open this coffee pack. Nice cup of coffee in the forest. This is actually classed as a wood. I can remember when I was a young kid, I don't know if I was 6 or 8, but my brother and his best friend used to come up here, so they'll have been about 10, 11 year old, every day come up the woods. And I used to tag along and follow them. And it brings back so many good memories. Spending time in the outdoors as a child is a really good thing to do. It's very good for your health as a child. If you've got the time to take your kids out into the outdoors, it's excellent. If you can teach them some bushcraft skills, these are things they'll never forget, and they might just need them one day in a survival situation. So the outdoors are really fun for kids, but it's also good to educate them just in case something ever happens. Yeah, thinking about all the memories I've got in these woods. I had some excellent times up here. Right, I'm just going to pack up. I've left no trace as always. Always tidy up before you go home. Thanks for watching today's video. If you enjoyed the video, please like it, subscribe to the channel and turn your notification bells on, and you'll be notified when our next video goes live. And we'll see you on the next one.